Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video, man. It's Duncan here, and today I will be telling y'all we're gonna be talking about. We're gonna be talking about how this life is basically not real at all, and how once you realize that, it basically dissolves into nothing. So lately, I've been thinking, like I've known this for a year, but lately I've been really, it's been crystallizing as I've been adopting the philosophy and being of nothingness. It's been coming to me that, like, like I said, I already knew that the waking life is the real. Well, first I used to think that the waking life isn't the real life, but the dream life is. And now I'm realizing that this world is the dream world, bro. Like, the dream life is the realest world, bro, because it's closest to the astrals. And when you begin to think about manifestation, you know that everything happens in the astrals quicker. And things like you can manifest things, you first imagine it in the visualization or whatever, or in your dreams, whatever, and then you bring it down into here, into the third dimension. It has to crystallize so it, you know. But it doesn't take long for a lot of manifestations to crystallize, because of the fact that, bro, this reality, like, bro, this shit has dissolved so much to me now that, bro, I could think about something and it can manifest quicker than I would even think it could happen, bro. Like, that shit just happened to me today, dog. Like, this shit happened to me today. And a lot of the times, like, our lives will be in what it's called. It'll be in a synchronous motion, bro, and a synchronous flow. And like even the bots might, like, sometimes help you in a way that they didn't even know, but it would just like be going in your favor. And I'm about to like explain it here. It's pretty small, it's not gonna be a long video, but really, bro, like I'm gonna talk about the most aspect of this life being a dream. Like, if we can, like, think about shit and then it comes here. Like, if you know how to manifest, if you could just think about shit and then get it, bro. Like, what is not dreamy about that, bro? Like, what is not dreamy about that? That's how you know that this whole what we thought was real, and just because it's physical, it's real, bro. None of this shit is real. It's just a bunch of energy. It's just condensed energy. Like, this shit. I've been watching this guy, and he talks about how it's a hologram, and I never really would have that word for viewing it, but like, that is a good way of viewing it. Like, that's a good put on it, because like, we know that it's not real, but it's physically here only because it's just so dense. It's just it's just dense energy, that's all. But the aspect of it being dreams, like, another aspect is, like, if you say, like, when you go to school, like, you really wake up and just go to school and just be seeing the same people every day. Just every day, bro. Just every day. Just doing the same thing. Just the bells are autonomous, bro, unless somebody, like, screws with it. The bells are autonomous, I'm pretty sure. You just hear this bell, walk to another class you don't even want to go to. You're just, like, sitting here, just really... Like, I was thinking about this shit. Like, I'm like, bro, I'm really just, like, sitting here at the back of the class. Like, I don't talk to nobody. I just be either, like, reading, or just, like, sometimes I'd be, like, just observing these niggas, like just observing them. And I'm like, bro, like, I'm really the most quiet person, and these dudes be having, like, conversations about absolutely nothing. Like, we're like, and I'm like, where do these conversations come from? Like, they don't even have to happen. So honestly, they come from nothing also. Like, if you really think about it, bro, a lot of these, like, small talk that these bots have, they don't even come from anywhere, bro. Like, what do they really be talking about? Like, these thoughts, like, a lot of these thoughts, if they come from nothing, they just run off these thoughts just instinctively, bro. Like, they just have to have something to talk about. You know what I mean? So, like, another thing is that, bro, I'm pretty sure I talked about this a while ago, but, dog, the longer you go without sleep, like, your body it's like your body is still, it's like your body starts to be in the past, but your mind, like what your, the consciousness, you viewing consciousness, it's still in your consciousness in the present, but the body is in the past. So like, say if you were up on like 40 hours, like your body was supposed to get that rest, a while ago, bro, but you're still here. So it's like, bro, now your body's in the future, but it was supposed to get that rest in the past. You know what I mean? But your mind is just, it's like one is here and then the other is back here. It's like, that's why you start getting, like, sometimes you can get these hallucinations, or you might get dizzy, or like you might even like, I get a lot of downloads when I'm like, when I don't get a lot of sleep. I get a lot of downloads, bro. It's weird, but it's not weird. I feel like there's something like actually like scientific to that, bro. Like, I feel like you could like enter a type of state. That might be like an intentional thing that people do somewhere. But oh shoot. But yeah, that's mainly what I was talking about, dude. And then like, I'm pretty sure that's mostly it. I might have something on my mind like after the video. It's kind of weird how that works. Like, sometimes I'll end the video and then I'll think of it like a minute later. It's like, if it's not at my immediate demand, that's like, and the brain is like, oh, I got it now. It's like, bro, you're putting too much pressure on me. But I'm pretty sure that's it. Oh, but I need to tell y'all what happened in how the quickly manifests. Sorry, there's something in my throat coming up. Dog, I was thinking about this one girl that I wanted to see because I had something to say to her, right? And like, I forgot that it was a certain thing today. So I actually wasn't supposed to come to school. It was like graduation day, bro, but I wasn't going to graduation. So I'm not finna walk the stage. So I didn't even get my cap and gown or nothing. But like, I wanted to see her so I could tell her this thing. And dog, like, bro, when I'm coming to the school, like, I came so late, bro. I come 3 hours late after this graduation thing started because I don't have like a first period class, right? And it started like around first period. But dog, at the exact time that I'm coming in and I'm walking into this exact building, bro, like, I literally was about to walk into this different building. Like, I was gonna go this way, and then I decided to walk a whole different way, right? Like something in me was like, nah, I'm gonna walk this way because it was hot and I have this hoodie on. So like, I chose, it was only this day that I've ever like walked under the shade to avoid the sun, just because I thought I was gonna start like sweating crazy, bro. And I probably was, but like, the way that I went, it ended up making me have enough time so that, because I always get there and I get to school and I go to the bathroom. But if I took this way, that means I got there like longer, bro, because that was the longer way. So I got there later. So anyways, I end up seeing this girl, bro. And like, I didn't even expect to see her, bro. So like, I don't know, with me, like, I be in my head most of the time. Like, I be thinking about a lot of shit. So sometimes people could say stuff to me, or like, I could see somebody and it wouldn't even like register in my mind until like a couple seconds later, after the moment already passed, though. Like, if there was like a few seconds moment, it would have already passed, and I'm like, oh shit, like like, I could have said this, or like, that shit just happened, like, or they said this, like, because I don't really be here, bro. Like I be thinking a lot, and like, just spiritually also, like, not like overthinking like in a bad way, but man, but so I seen her, and like, dog, it only hit me like a few seconds after. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? And then like, after I was like walking out of school, I was like, bro, what the fuck? Because I was like, what are the odds of that? I'm like, are you serious? Like, I'm like, actually, like, what are the odds of that? Like, literally, what are the odds? Like, I saw like a few of the girls, bro, but it was like, what are the odds of me just passing her at this exact moment where I could have been in the bathroom, but I chose to walk a different way? And then also, like, she was like leaving to some different way. So it was like I only got that one chance. Like, she wasn't going to the bathroom like the other girls were, but she was like going all the way to the cafeteria, bro. But I was like focused. When I'm going somewhere, I'm like focused on that one path. And then after, but I saw her, I was like, dang, bro. I could have like actually just turned around but I always think of these things after the shit already happened. That's the thing, bro. But then another thing was like this teacher, this is just how the teacher is, but at the same time, like bro is moving pretty synchronous, bro. Bro is moving pretty synchronous because in the other classes, like people that were, I don't know where the other people went that were not in a senior year, bro. Like, cause they weren't in the class, but like in the other classes, people that weren't graduating, they weren't in the auditorium because they weren't graduating. But in this class, everybody else was gone. So I don't think he was in there. I don't know. But either way, bro, whenever I came back, because like they wouldn't let me in the auditorium. The teacher, he wanted me to go there to the award ceremony and see if I had any awards, but there's this guy, he didn't even, like, he wouldn't let us in. He was like, oh, it started at 7. There's another guy with me. He wouldn't let us in, so, I just left, went to the office. I was like, how to get the diploma. I asked them how to get the diploma mailed. They told me, if you don't come a week after the counselors, whatever, they'll just mail it to you. So, yeah, bro, but basically I was, like, sitting there, because I only have 2 periods. I don't have a first period, and I don't have a fourth period. It's just second and third. So I was like, after a few minutes of sitting there, at first I was in the bathroom, then I went to sit outside. I was like, bro, what am I here for? Like, I was like, I was like, hold on. The teacher kind of like had me, he kind of played it good. Because like now I could just leave. Like if I was in the class, I wouldn't have been able to just leave. So I just left, bro. Because like, why would I just, sit out in the hall when I could just go home? But, that's the end of this video, man. And peace. I'll see y'all in the next one.